My friends, this is Dr. B, the best doctor in medicine and the most caring doctor in medicine. After more than 30 years at high level in medicine, Dr. B wants to remind you to please never forget, never ever forget that Dr. B genuinely loves you and Dr. B genuinely cares about you. And I swear to God, I say this from the bottom of my heart. Today, Dr. B wants to tell you where do these harmful DNA mutations that cause cancer come from? 99% of cancers are caused by a harmful DNA mutation in the genes of your stem cells. Harmful DNA mutations cause 99% of cancers. Harmful DNA mutations in the DNA of your stem cells cause cancers. 99% of cancers are caused by a harmful DNA mutations by many harmful mutations in the DNA of your stem cells. Where do these mutations, for God's sake, do they come from? This is the topic of this video. Pay attention, 5 minutes. I'll make it short and to the point. Pay attention. Your body, your magnificent, beautiful human body is made of a collection, a set of organs. Your heart, your brain, your kidney, your liver, your skin, the largest organ of your body, your bone, and blah, blah, blah. All these organs together form your body. Each organ, for instance, the liver, the heart, the brain, the kidneys, are made of billions of tiny microscopic cells. All together, if you put all your organs of your body together, in an average adult body, average adult, not children, adult, you have 37 trillion cells, not million, not billion, trillion cells. All these magnificent cells, 37 trillion of them, that make up your body are made of two types. 99% of these cells are regular cells. The cells of your skin, of your liver, of your kidney, of your brain, of your bone marrow, blah, 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 right? But 1% of these cells are stem cells. Beautiful stem cells. These stem cells divide regularly in order to replace these regular cells after they die. For instance, your red blood cells that carry oxygen to your organs, they live an average life span of 120 days. After that, the red blood cells die and they have to be replaced by new red blood cells that come from your bone marrow red blood cells. The beautiful cells of your skin, they shed daily. They have to be replaced by new skin cells. These beautiful stem cells at the bottom layer of your skin, they divide regularly to replace the dead skin cells that have shed. They have done their job, they are dead, they're going to go away. An average lifespan for a skin cell is about 2 weeks. Your gastrointestinal tract, right? Your digestive tract from your mouth to your butthole, the cells are going to last an average lifespan of 10 to 14 days. After that, beautiful cells that line your GI, gastrointestinal tract, are going to divide to create new GI cells, right? So these stem cells divide to replace the regular cells that have died and are gone. But the stem cells divide in a controlled fashion. These stem cells should not divide indefinitely, right? If the stem cells keep dividing and dividing and dividing and dividing and dividing endlessly without any control, then those stem cells are going to form a tumor that's going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger, right? That's the cancer, right? So these stem cells, their division is controlled, right, by a set of genes. These beautiful genes control the cellular division, the division of your beautiful stem cells, and tell your stem cells to stop dividing when there is no longer any need to replace the old cells. If these beautiful sets of genes undergo harmful mutations in their DNA, that's when these stem cells no longer stop dividing, but they keep dividing and dividing and dividing. 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 8, 8 becomes 16, 16 becomes 32, 32 becomes 64, and so on and so forth. Suddenly a lump appears and is visible on the CT, on the MRI, on the ultrasound, on the X-ray, right? So when there is a mutation of the DNA of these genes that control the cellular division of your stem cells, that's when you have a cancer, a growth that appears, because your stem cells no longer stop dividing after there's no more need to replace the old cells that have died, but these stem cells keep dividing and dividing and dividing. So if the harmful mutations of your DNA, where the cazzo did I put it? If the harmful mutation of the DNA of these genes occurs in the stem cells of your liver, you're going to have a liver cancer. If it happens in the DNA of the genes of the stem cell of your bone marrow, you're going to have a blood cancer, because those stem cells that replace the old red blood cells or white blood cells keep dividing and create a blood cancer, right? If the stem cells of your skin that are normally dividing into a controlled fashion, right, never stop dividing, then you have a skin cancer, and so on and so forth. So where the cazzo did I put it? So you understand now that these harmful DNA mutations in the stem cells in the DNA of these genes that control the cellular divisions of your stem cells, if there are mutations in this DNA, then those beautiful genes, this set of genes that control the division of your stem cells, these genes become dysfunctional and can no longer stop the freaking stem cells from dividing. That's when you have a cancer, because the stem cells form a tumor, right? Now your question will be, Dr. B, now that I understand where 99% of cancers come from, which is a harmful mutation in the set of genes, in the DNA of this set of genes that control the cellular division of my stem cells. These harmful DNA mutations, for God's sake, where did they come from? Where do they come from, these harmful DNA mutations that cause 99% of cancers? The answer was given and published by the #1 American cancer researcher and one of the most famous and top-notch world cancer researchers, called Bert Vogelstein, in 2015, January 2015. Dr. Bert Vogelstein, PhD in molecular biology and cancer research, published a seminal study, January 2015, in the magnificent scientific journal called Science. He published the proof that 66% of these DNA mutation are just a random chance mutation. It's just a freak of nature. Whereas 29% of these mutations are mutations in the DNA of your stem cells, are caused by carcinogens, ultraviolet radiation, tobacco smoke, alcohol, right? Alcohol is a nasty, nasty carcinogen, right? Millions, hundreds of different carcinogens in the air pollution, right? X-rays, processed meat full of nasty carcinogens, right? All these group 1 carcinogens, right, are responsible for 29% of these DNA mutations. And 5% of these DNA mutations are inherited from your parents, right? So Dr. Bert Vogelstein gave us the answer as to where these mutations of the DNA of these beautiful genes inside your stem cells come from. These stem cells, this DNA of these genes that control the DNA, the replication, the division of your stem cells. Dr. Bert Vogelstein gave us the answer in 2015, January 2015. He published the proof, the study, the proof that 66% of these mutations are a chance mutation. There's nothing you can do about it. They just happen by chance, by random freak of nature. 29% are due to carcinogen, 5% of heredity. So what does that mean for you? It means that if you are lucky like Dr. B and you never inherited any gene for cancer, good for you. If, like Dr. B, you have a healthy lifestyle, you stay away from tobacco, you stay away from ultraviolet radiation, you stay away from x-rays, you stay away from processed meat, you stay away from tobacco smoking, marijuana, you stay away from processed nasty meat full of carcinogens and many, many other carcinogens in the universe and alcohol and blah, blah, blah. Then you will avoid this 29% of causes of mutations of DNA. But then you are stuck with this 66% that are due to chance mutation. There is nothing you can do about it because 66% of this mutation in the beautiful DNA of your stem cells genes, right, are due to chance, random freak of nature. Right? So what can you do about it? You need to do your regular screening. If you are a man, don't forget to do your prostate screening, right? Regularly. If you are a woman, your breast cancer screening and your cervical cancer screening. If you are a man or a woman, don't forget your colon cancer screening. The problem is that breast cancer, colon cancer, cervical cancer, and of course prostate cancer, these 4 cancers for which we do regular screenings, are not the only cancers, right? The list of cancers that can kill you, the second cause of mortality in adults, second cause all over the planet, is cancer. The list of cancers that can kill you is longer than the penis of an elephant, right? So you cannot concentrate on all these 4 cancers for which we do have screening, right? And also, of course, the CT, low-dose CTs that we do for regular smokers. But what about all the other cancers? Like, for instance, the number 1 fastest growing cancer in adults, men and women, which is pancreatic cancer. There is no official screening, right? Your doctor doesn't talk to you about it, but it is the fastest growing cancer in adults. And it kills you within 2 or 3 months because it is usually detected late. It's the deadliest cancer in the universe, right? So in addition to your regular cancer screening, Dr. B recommends you do regularly every year or every 6 months this blood test, the Galleri blood test, for which I have zero financial interest. Zero financial interest. I posted a video about this magnificent new blood test, November 2025, new blood test called the Galleri blood test, made by this magnificent American USA Biomedical Corporation, the Galleri blood test. I posted a video about that, right? Go watch the video about that. In addition to your regular blood test, this Galleri blood test detects all these cancers. The list is as big as the penis of an elephant. Very, very early, way before ultrasound, CT, MRI, X-ray is able to see any capsule, right? At the sub-microscopic level, this Galleri blood test allows you to detect the cancer. So spare money, a few $100. Don't go to Disneyland. Don't go to 3 times to a restaurant. Don't go to that weekend vacation, right? Weekend getaway, right? Like I used to do all the time, spending $2,000 every freaking weekends on these beautiful ladies that I used to take all the time on weekend getaways, right? Spare the money. Do this Galleri blood test in addition, of course, to your regular routine screenings, right? Save your life. A few $100 are worth the investment for saving your life. Remember, the number 2 killer in mankind in adult is cancer. The earlier you detect the cancer, the higher the chances to beat it, especially for extremely aggressive cancers like pancreatic cancer. It's a nasty cancer. It kills you immediately within 2 or 3 months, right? The best way to save your life and to beat cancer is to detect it early, right? And here you go. I posted a video, a beautiful video about it. Look at it, all right? And save your life. Whoever you love in your family, show them this video, show them this blood test, in addition, of course, to your regular screenings, right? I post a lot of video, guys. Make sure you watch them. And please help me to grow this channel so that I can reach more people with my knowledge, with my skills. I'm not here for the money, the fame, the glory. I make a ton of money at our beautiful cardiovascular clinic. 5 minutes from this beautiful, gorgeous, simple 1-bedroom apartment where Dr. B lives, right? I make a ton of money. I don't know what to do with it. I put it in the bank. Right? I've been in medicine for 30 years. I have enough money. I'm not on YouTube for the money. In addition, I've never been married, have no wife, no ex-wife, no girlfriends. As of 4 years ago, I kicked them all out of my life. I used to spend a ton of money on these ladies. I have no cats, no kids, no dogs, nobody. And I'm never going to retire from medicine. I'm married to medicine. Medicine is my life. I cannot imagine one day not doing medicine, disappearing in a Caribbean island and live like a dog on the beach 24 hours a day, eating, sleeping, having sex. That's not for me. That life is not for me. I'm going to keep doing medicine until I'm dead at the age of 100, healthy, in my sleep, in my bed. So how much money do I need? I'm not here for the money. I'm here for you. I'm here for the love of humanity, for the love of mankind. And that's why I went to medical school. I never went to medical school for the money. And I'm not here for the fame and the glory. I swear to God, I get the fame and the glory from my patients. Tons of patients who love me. 99% of my patients love me. 99% of my patients love me like their own family. They put a crown on my head. So I'm not here for the fame, the money, the glory, and the anything else. But the love of medicine, the love of mankind, and the love of teaching you to be healthy. I love to teach. Help me, guys, to reach more people. Help me to grow this channel. Put your comments, your question, any katso you want to ask down there, even criticism. Dr. B graduated more than 30 years ago from medical school. I took the Hippocratic Oath and I promised I will treat and love every human being the same, regardless of your religion, ethnicity, color of your skin, sexual orientation, whether you plead, whether you say you to be a man or woman or any katso in between. I don't give a katso. I love you. As long as you're a human being, I do love you. And I promised I will never put my interest above yours. This Galleri blood test that I'm telling you about, I have zero interest. I'm not here for, I have zero. I'm telling you about this, and I'm the first one. Blood test, brand new, November 2025. Because I love you. I want you to stay healthy so that we'll be together for the next 50 years. Dr. B right now 50. Until the age of 100 we'll be together. Right? That's why I'm here. I'm here for you guys. Put your comments, your question, any katso you want to ask. May God bless you and help you to stay healthy and successful, and hopefully also healthy with the help of Dr. B. Kopkun Mak, Kopkun Nakrap, Sawadee Krap, and I hope to talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.